My excellencies, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, just joining us, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and ding that notification bell so you don't miss out on what's going on here. Now in this lesson, we're going to be looking at various views of a workbook. Various views of a workbook. Now Excel actually offers three main views for your workbook. We have normal, page layout, and page break preview. Okay, so you can actually switch to any view by using the three view buttons at the bottom right of the Excel screen. Okay, you can see normal, next is page layout, and I also have the page break preview. Now I can also come to the view tab, my view tab, then in my workbook views group, I can actually have access to switch between any of the views. Okay, you can see normal view, page break preview, and then page layout. Page layout view actually makes it easier for users to see their work within the context of a printed page. Yes, so switching to my page layout view actually allows me to see my work within the context of a printed page, thereby actually simplifying the process of getting my work ready to be printed. Okay, so it makes it easy for me. So like when I'm in my normal view, you can see this is just normal here. Yeah, and when I switch to my page layout view, you can see that it's broken it down in the context of printed page or printable pages. Yeah, so you can see that from column A to I fits within, page one or one page, so to say, and then anything after column I spills into another page. Okay, and then when I get to column R, you can see here now, anything after column R spills into another page. Similar vein, I go down, anything after 44 spills into another page. So my data set here just contains just one page here, row wise. So that is that. Now in the ruler, the white area represents the section of the page that your work printed. So looking just above my page layout tab, you can see the ruler here. Okay, now this section, you can see it now, this section here actually shows me space that will be printed. So anything after this section will not be printed. That is that thing. Now we also have the pale blue area, actually shows inside of the margins. Okay, so within this area here now, this is inside of the margin. So anything inside the margin is what will be printed. Now move your mouse in the ruler where the white section and the pale blue section meet, and you can drag to change the margins. Now you can see that as I come here and I place my mouse pointer between those two barriers, you can see that two-headed arrow. And if I click, I can actually adjust the margins. Okay, you can adjust the margins that way. We just undo so that we don't alter the default settings. Okay, so that actually adjusts the margins. So I can just do this, feedback. Okay, that's when we can actually adjust the margins in Excel. And we get to the next section where we see printing, you can actually see how we can actually control our printing options so that So it prints out just what we want. Now note the ruler above and to the left of the page. Now looking at my page here, you note the ruler above and also to the left. So it's just there as a guide. It's there as a guide so that I can actually, above each page is a message, click to add header, and below is click to add footer. Now while I'm in my page layout view, I can actually have the option to actually insert headers, and then when I move below, I see click to add footer. Okay, add footer. Yes, so I can actually insert my header and footers here. Now we're not going to discuss that in much detail. There's a section, lesson on its own. It's a lesson on its own, so look out for that lesson that we discuss in detail. Our header and footer. Yeah, so just watch out, look out for that class, look out for that lesson where we discuss the header and footer section in more detail. Now, page layout view is so well integrated in Excel that many actually use that view regularly and simply switch between normal and page layout view as needed. So most people actually prefer working in this section so that they can actually gauge, because like we said, it shows us our work within the context of a printable page or a printed page. So most people actually prefer working here, and they can just easily switch between the views, okay, for whatsoever reason as needed. I can actually switch to normal, then back to page layout, or I can actually come to my view tab like we said earlier on. Okay, my view tab, then the workbook views group, can actually have access to switch between all the different views as well as I want. Okay, see normal, page break preview, and then layout, page layout view. Yeah, now click between a page and the horizontal ruler, or between two pages to collapse or hide the space between them. So let's assume I want to see more of my work. You can either come here, okay, and see hide white space. Click, and it collapses that view. Okay, so I can see it's almost now like as if I'm working in my normal view. Okay, it just hides that white space and allows me to see more of my work. Okay, so when I click, you can see I can actually see up to column R. If I come here and I click back, I can only see up just column N. So that is actually there for us. Just click between a page and the horizontal ruler, or between two pages to collapse or hide the space between them. You can also come here, like I click just above here. You can also come between pages and click. Okay, then that gives me that mode, okay, whereby I'm working in my page layout view, but I can actually see more of my work. So it almost makes it look as if I'm working in my normal view. Yeah, so click back to bring back that white space. Yeah, so the header and footer as well as the margins, and we do that. So you can see that it hides the header and footer, and as well as that white space and the margins. You'll be able to see pages clearly. You also see as much of your work as possible. Click between any two pages to restore that space. Now while we're working in layout view, click in the page header or page footer area to display the header and footer tools, secondary or contextual tab. While we are working in my page layout view, I click this, okay, and see the contextual tab or secondary tab, header and footer actually comes alive. Now I don't see it when header and footer section is not. That's why we call it a contextual tab or a secondary tab. It only becomes available when we are working with that feature. So, like, there are other contextual tabs we're going to be encountering. Okay, as we continue, pictures. Okay, another contextual tab. So that feature is like what when we actually work with that feature. That is only when you see that tab becoming available. So if I click in my header or footer, like we said, footer is below, header is above. Okay, so footer. Okay, that contextual tab or secondary tab actually becomes available. Then I can now click. I have access to all the features that I want to work with. Okay, so that actually switches to header and footer contextual tab, secondary tab. Then I can now have options to add in all the features, all the things I want to add in my header or footer section. Okay, so that is my page layout tab. Now we also have third, which is page break preview. Okay, page break preview. This is going to be treated also when we get to printing the work. Okay, so it will be best discussed in more detail and we get to printing the work. So let's stay tuned and watch out. Just refer to that topic, that lesson, so that we can see all things we can actually do. Page break review. That is that for this class. See you in the next class. Don't forget to share this video, share our content so that you can help us grow. Also like and subscribe. Don't forget to strive for excellence in all your endeavors. Thank you. See you in the next lesson.